Alright, this hand has tools. We're gonna go ahead and keep it. We're on the draw too. It's great. Yep, all the tools. If we get a bounce land, I wouldn't mind actually just playing it and discarding this Udvara Hellkite. Probably. Like, because that's the plan anyway, right? Ooh, look at you with your bounce lands. I'm I'm kind of cautious about. I was kind of cautious about bounce lands this draft, even though we have like the card that we want to take advantage of it. Mostly because like having a bunch of like a hand with a bunch of bounce lands and nothing else is bad. But maybe I should have been more aggressive about taking slash playing them. Fertile Ground. It's legitimate mana acceleration. Alright, Crumbling Necropolis. Good draw. Good draw. Means we can Grizzly salvage next turn. Again, always happy to draw a bounce land. But we're probably going to be Grizzly salvaging for a land. Oh, gross. Okay. I don't think I can actually kill that card. Which is, bad news. Alright, well, gonna get some value at least. Perfect. Alright, our combo piece is now in the graveyard. That's good. I don't have a lot of ways to interact with stupid Obsidian. I can race? That's not even something I can really do. Curb swap's in my board right now. Yeah. Gosh. I remember playing against the card in Standard. It was the pits. Although, like, fortunately for me, I have the potential to get, like, oh, what? Alright, choosing dragons. Okay, so gonna have to put multiple creatures on board if I ever want to block. We have combat on each opponent's turn. Alright. Let's see. I do have 6 mana next turn. What can I get with Fierce Empath? Not a lot. Doing this post-combat so that my opponent can't tap my guy because I'm definitely just blocking the bro dude. Okay, Moto, please. Yes. I'll take Bladewing. Stay on plan. Name green. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can play it like Azusa and a Marin. We're certainly blocking. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. So if we draw one more land, we can play Bladewing into Udvara Hellkite. That's pretty cool. Gross. Block. Land. Come on, land. So they got an Awakening Zone. hit the land. Getting Blade Wing into play seems important. Get back Utvara Hellkite. Oh, we totally punted. I just tap our guy. Never mind. Alright. Let's try not to be such a fish. And I want Crib Swap. Do I want Hollow Burial? Yeah, I will take Hollow Burial. Kind of depends, I guess. Hollow Burial, not as impactful, I guess. And we can just cut the Honor Worn Shaku, probably. Yeah. Let's do it like that. Yeah, ugh. That was... I might have had a chance. Yeah. Just that Obsidon on turn 4 was nuts. Remember when people could do that anyway off of like Avacyn's Pilgrim? Yeah, that was gross. Yeah, we'll keep. Got Temple of Malice into Bounce Land. Opponent mulligan, so that's good. Into Kolagon. Some, I don't know. The art on these bounce lands is just beautiful too. Alright. I don't actually want that. I think with the Carnarium that we're planning on playing on turn 2 plus like occupied draw steps, it would be fine, but it's not something that we're looking for, especially with a Gilded Lotus. Alright, just playing Serra Sanctum, that works. Probably has a bounce land in hand, is my guess. Yep, called it. Lavalanche, okay. Again, I'm always happy to have like things to do with my mana. Don't really want that. Argothian Enchantress, okay. Fierce Empath was a nice draw. Do I play that now? I don't think so. I can play Gilded Lotus into Fierce Empath next turn, which is great. That's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't know, probably Kirvik. Or Utvara Hellkite, actually. See Utvara Hellkiting. Opponent still has Serra Sanctum in hand. I'll block. Alright, well that makes things easy. I think. I need to do some mental calculations. So I'm casting Fierce Empath this turn for sure. I think with Double Dragon in hand, I want just the Utvara Hellkite. I've got so much... I'm gonna have so much mana, but... Unfortunately, I only have 4 next turn. Attacking now, because otherwise our opponent can just chump block. Get in 3 free damage while we can. We're holding on to the Lavalanche for when my opponent plays Opalescence. I guess I could have gotten Karavek. Yeah, that probably would have been better. Crew fixes insight. Gets nothing. Oh, nope, Day of Destiny. Alright. Legendary creatures you control get ginormous. I think if I draw a land, I just want to play Udvara Hellkite here. Alright, that's a land. Mainly because our opponent doesn't really seem to be doing anything. And like playing Udvara Hellkite and then dashing Kolgon seems really good. Oh, I can cast Udvara Hellkite already. Derp. I will play Temple Garden though, because it's the second green source that I need for Mana Reflection. So I can cast Mana Reflection and then tap Gilded Lotus for 6 if I wanted. Alright, Seal of Cleansing. Probably gonna hit Gilded Lotus. Don't blame you. Or just using it to be able to Sarah's Sanctum. Faith's Fetters. Faith's Fetters doesn't really do a whole lot. I mean, it gains life, I guess. Probably want a Seal of Cleansing the Gilded Lotus. Yeah. Not that that does anything. Because I can just dash Kolgon. Which is certainly what I'm going to be doing now. Dragon Lord Atarka, sweet draw. Gonna pretend to hold up Swords to Plowshares. Dashing Kolgan because I'm impatient, and it gets around Wraths too, which is, I think, the way that our opponent gets out of this. Chump blocking, yes, optimal. Can't actually do anything, so dash. Dragon Lord Atarka can also prevent chump blocks. Fertile Ground, yeah. Opponent still has infinite cards in hand. Can tap Sarah Sanctum for 2 right now. A Fragile Cocoon of Dreaming Will. Gosh, that art is pretty too. Like, you can just tell, old Magic art is just... they're so different. I mean, obviously, like, Marin is sweet. But... Idyllic Tutor? Okay. Kind of worried. What you got? Reveal it, put it into your hand. Yeah, alright. I was about to say, can't really interact with that, so... Yeah, you could run this. Sneak. So to say, you know what would make this hand really cool? A bounce land, or just a Gristlebrand. They rhyme. Fertile Ground. Sure. Having multiple lands in hand while I play Azusa is great. Okay. Day of Destiny. Yuck. Ha. Oh. Azusa. This crumbling necropolis down and this mountain. Pass the turn. Yuck. Obsidian is 7/7. Ugh. Alright, guess I fire off Grizzly Salvage. Come on, Bounce Land. Perfect. I actually think I get the Civic Growth Chamber here. I'm just loading up our graveyard now. Pilgrim's Eye. Now I can get... doesn't matter really. Guess another swamp. So Civic Growth Chamber. I wonder if my opponent has any ways to interact with Gristlebrand. Probably just gonna block their Obsidian this turn. I want to preserve my life total to a degree. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. What does this card do? Whenever you gain life, remove 6 of those. Yeah, that's fine. I think I actually just draw cards because I can draw like Rakdos Carnarium and removal. So that's good. So 3 land plays, scry 1, bottom that, 2 land plays. Bounce this, play it again, bottom that, move to discard. Guess I could have killed something too. Okay. So my opponent can't just sit back on their Obsidian. And I can kill the Karlov. Okay. So they do get Annihilia. Fate's Fetters. Shit. Damn it. Did I get greedy? I don't think so. I think I needed to do that. Yeah, I probably could have corpse hatched their guy. Anyway. Whatever. My deck was cooler. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another daily draft. It will be Thursday? Oh, no, it's a vlog. It's a vlog. I'll see you then. I'm so excited. We're going to talk about Shadows over Innistrad. It's going to be awesome.